So hello friends, welcome to Intron YouTube channel and learning session of learning Python with the Intron. In this video, we will see what is an encapsulation and why to use that. So encapsulation is nothing but it is an binding of data and methods together. So you might be thinking why to use the encapsulation. So basically we use an encapsulation because to prevent the modification of an data. So how we can prevent that? We can prevent it by using the private access specifier. So we know that there are like private access specifiers and public access specifiers. So whenever we declare any method as an public, so it can be accessible from outside the class, and whenever we will declare it as an private, it cannot be accessible, or if we will declare any variable as an private, it cannot be accessible from outside the class. So what we mean by this definition, we'll see through an example. I will create here one class. This is my class and I'm giving it name as school. So in this I am creating one method def fun1. This is my method name self. So this is my public method. So how we can understand that this is public or private? So at the start, if you will not give anything, or if you will not tell compiler whether it is private or public, by default it will be taken as an public. What in the case if you want to make this method as an private, so simply use an underscore here, it will be taken as an private. So let's make this an public, and now let's give one print command here, like, so it will give print, and I will pass one string that I am fun1 method. So this string will be printed. Now let's make fun2 method, and we want to make this as private method, so it cannot be accessible from outside the class. So here it should print like print I am fun2 method. So now let's try to create an object, and we will create one object obj of school class. And now let's try to call this public method first. So public method can be easily called by using the object from outside the class. So I'm calling here fun1 method. So now let's check the output what it gives. So here is our output, that is I am fun1 method. So as we have said in the definition, public methods can be called from outside the class, but private methods can't be called. We can say can't be accessed. Let's try to do that, and let's check what our compiler says. And you can see here it gives an error. So here we have learned that private methods cannot be accessible from outside the class. So what we can do in this case, so we can simply create one constructor, and from constructor we can give the call to that method. So I'm creating here one constructor init, and let's pass our self here, and from this I will give call to fun2 method, that is our private method. So you can see a syntax of giving the call. So now let me give the call. So first of all, fun2 method will be called I am fun2 method, and later on I am fun1 method. So you might be thinking why this happened like this. So whenever we create an object, by default first of all this init method will be called, and in init method we are giving call to this fun2 method. So this statement will be printed, and later on this fun1 method will be called. So this fun1 method. So now we will see what is an private variables and how we can declare it. So it has a very similar syntax to this private we can say methods. So if you want to make name, if you want to give name as, I'm giving here name as Intron, that is our channel name. So this is a public variable. So how we can do it as a private? So simply use the underscores before that variable name, and our compiler will understand that this is a private variable and cannot be modified from outside the class. So now let's make this also method as an public. So now I want to print this. So how I can print that? I can print like directly. So now let's remove this. We have seen how we can use the private method. So I want to print. So I can print like self dot underscores, that is our private variable, and we pass the name of this variable, that is name. And now let's try to run that. So here is our output, that is IamFun1 method and intron. So IamFun1 method, and we have printed our name, self.name, that is intron. So what in the case if you want to change this value? So you cannot directly change it from outside the class. So what you have to do? So you can change, there is one method, or we can say there is one type we can change. So whatever the parameter you want to pass, you can pass, like I want to change that name to YouTube, and while I am printing the self not name, it should print YouTube. So I am passing parameter to fun1 method, that is YouTube, and it will be received here. And here I will make another variable name 2. So what we can do, we can assign the simply value, that is self dot name is equal to name 2. So what we have done here, we have here assigned the value of name to our self dot name variable, and then value will be changed. So here you can see that IamFun1 method, and it tells YouTube. So in this video we have seen what is a private variable and what is an private methods, and we have seen that how we can give call to the private methods and what are the different rules while giving the call. So we have seen rule that we cannot give the call from outside the class, it should be compulsory from inside the class. And here also we have modified the value. You might be thinking that we have changed the value. Yes, it is right, we have changed the value, but we have changed it inside the class. We have passed it from outside the class, it is correct, but here we have assigned the value. So what does this mean? We have assigned the value inside the class only. So the value change is possible, and we have done it from inside the class only, not from the outside the class. We have just taken the value from outside the class and changed it inside the class. So private member variables are accessible or can be modified from inside the class only, and here we have modified it. So thank you friends, and keep learning.